Just got over to eastern Iowa for my first whitetail hunt of the year. Got quite a bit more snow over here than I thought there was going to be, but looking forward to it. Pretty cool. Tam's got a nice cold front, so I'm going to hunt like 2.5 days, kind of check out some new areas, try to do a little recon, get a couple of good trees picked out for the rut, and so should be, hopefully we can punch one of these doe tags I got. Well, I'm trying to just kind of sneak in here, but it's really loud, so I actually just bumped a little deer, nudged it up the ridge a little ways from me, so definitely slowing down now. But seen the first deer of the year. Son of a biscuit. Just getting up into the area I wanted to be in. The wind is not doing as forecast. And I'm standing here looking around trying to pick a tree, and I see what I assume was that doe that I bumped coming up the ridge. Mosey out here. And then I'm watching her, and a nice, I don't know, high 120s, 8-pointer just come kind of following her down, so now I'm really just unsure of what to do. I was wanting to go this way a little bit, but the wind is probably not very good for over there. And I seen a buck on a doe. I don't know. Stay tuned. Things have gotten hairy already, an hour in. Oh man, this is way easier than elk hunting. Well, got the pack dumped by the tree right here, kind of covered up. Got my clothes to throw on, so I'm gonna go ahead and climb up this tree for the first time. Kinda, I don't know. I'm worried I missed all the action. I seen 5 deer so far, and it's 4:30, so I don't know, 2 for sure bucks. Just that one I would have shot, so either way, apparently there's a lot of deer moving right here, so I'm gonna climb up here and see if we can get something to walk by at about 8 yards. That's what I'm looking for. I think I'm gonna try to back up, and I'm gonna have to make a decision if I'm coming back here in the morning or gonna go on a early morning walkabout in a new spot. So I'm gonna have to decide in like the next few minutes. There's quite a few deer here tonight. I seen that buck, this doe, 2 other does in the tree, and 6 deer on the ground before I got in the tree. So I don't know. It sounded like it might be a good idea to come back here in the morning. That's it. That's a wrap for day 1. Slept in the back of the car last night. Definitely not the most luxurious of car camping setups I've had, but it works out for a night or 2 anyway. So left my stand up in that same spot. Got busted by a couple more deer trying to get out last night, so I don't know if they'll still be up there, but apparently there was a bunch of deer up there last night, so I'm gonna do that for the first couple hours and then pull that set down and go get somewhere else tonight. So finishing up a nutty bar for breakfast, and gonna see if we can't punch some doe tags today. it's been a pretty eventful first hour of the morning here. Had a doe come in early, come working down right behind me, and then of course was just hanging out around on this little knob. There's just a big bluff over there. That buck came up from the knob last night, so there must be some deer bed down there from time to time, but then just now I had that little buck come by, and right before him, I seen this doe coming along the edge, and I was getting ready to smoke her, and she just ran all the way across. So then that little buck came through, kind of chasing her, and then of course he milled around. I could have shot him a few times, but he definitely had some tines. I don't know if you can see on the video, but I don't know. He might have been a legal handler of this deer, but he had, I don't know, 3 7/16 inch tines or something like that. So it's pretty decent so far. Well, the morning of October 30th just keeps on rocking. Look down into the straw and seen a buck coming around. It was a one looking I'm gonna kill him model. So I don't know, he had a sticker on his right G2, he had 2 G3s on his left side, like he had a second G3 just coming off the inside of his beam. Pretty young deer, but I don't know, he come by at 35, he got the corner, so I never even thought shoot him. I don't know. Wish I would have got some better video with the main camera, but I guess I was busy thinking I was gonna kill him. So I don't know. Hopefully he doesn't haunt me too long. Hopefully another one comes by here, like anytime. We are on a doe hunt, so maybe a doe would be good. So I'm out here on my doe hunt, and seen 2 bucks I'd like to kill. That big guy put the slip on me about 45 minutes ago. Had a doe just run by in front of me, got across the draw, turned around, and just sprinted back in front of me. But I think I got some footage of this buck up in that CRP. Bigger body, narrower, fairly heavy 10-point, not real big, I don't know, 120s probably. He moseyed, he just milled around up in that CRP, and then apparently he decided he was coming, and he just walked right down this edge, right to the base of the tree, and he got to about right here. There's the base of my tree. So he's like 6 yards, just, heading right at me, steep angle, pretty lousy shot opportunity, and he ended up just seeing me in the tree, so I don't know. I got about an hour until I was packing up and making a big move to another piece of property, but I don't know, I'm gonna have to decide if I want to stay here. I'm not digging this tree. I might move a couple 100 yards to a known killing tree, but for whatever reason, plenty of deer here. I'm just trying to kill some does. Oh, it's been pretty crazy so far. October 30th, 10 o'clock. Well, 10:30 now, but got myself an arrow and a buck. Had 4 come by basically in 5 minutes. I think I could see 3 at one time, so I think I got a little bit of footage of this guy coming across to draw, and then I think I had the bow cam on, so he just came grunting by at 10 yards. Just slow walk. I didn't stop him. I wasn't worried about it, but entry looked pretty good. The exit when he left was not good, so I don't know. I could see him go out into the straw and around. So I don't know, he probably walked 150 yards that I could see him. Looked real sick, but he never did lay down, so I guess at least he's not bedded there, so I'll be able to get out here in a little bit, but definitely gonna be coming back for this fella tomorrow. Yeah, that's a good way to take the zip out of a pretty cool morning, but I don't know, hopefully he'll go bed down on this point over here and he'll just be there in the morning, hopefully. Well, it's about 2 o'clock. I'm back at the buck buggy, as you can see if you couldn't tell by my luxurious surroundings, but waited a couple more hours after I shot that buck before I packed everything up and got down. Looked for some blood right where I shot him, found some blood that kind of confirmed liver hit. I was kind of thinking maybe back along liver and then some guts on the exit, but found some pretty decent blood, so I'm still gonna wait until tomorrow to actually go track him. I've been on a handful of like, should we wait 4, 6, 8 hours, and it's never panned out, so I'm going with the 12 plus. We'll just be back in the morning. He'll be a little more dead. Well, in an exciting turn of events, as you can see, it started snowing. So it's supposed to snow the next couple of hours, few hours. So I was, I don't know, a half hour away from the parking spot. So I beat feet back, and I guess I'm heading in to try to find this bugger in the dark, in the snow, before it snows too much and I can't find any blood. So I guess it's kind of fitting. I always feel like I need to go on some, nearly impossible, out-of-state hunt. On deer seems like it's a little more laid back, so maybe this is right up my alley. This is probably exactly what I need, just a midnight snow recovery. We'll see. I came back to where I marked blood with this stick right here. There was quite a bit of blood earlier, and as you can see, pretty much already covered up. There's a little bit of a puddle right down in there. So this is not looking good. I have no idea how I'm gonna find any blood. I guess I know there was some decent blood up here, the 10 yards or whatever I looked on the way out, but I don't know. I left feeling pretty confident I'd find him in the morning, and now all the blood's covered up, so I don't know. I'll look a little bit and see what happens. Couldn't find any sign in this snow, so I was kind of just walking around where I thought I had a decent landmark where he had gone around this draw and was just kind of zigzagging up and forth, or back and forth up and down the ridge, because it was a fairly small area. I had a pretty good idea where he went along the ridge, and I wasn't gonna find nothing, so I was walking up the point, gonna phone a friend for some help or some suggestions. About fell on a rock. I looked up in my headlamp, and he's 4 or 5 yards from me, so I can't believe it. Here he is. Gonna get him tagged and butchered up and get him back to the buggy, the buck buggy, do her job. So might have to come back out for a little doe hunting, but gonna go get this guy taken care of back at the house for sure first. So that's a wrap for Iowa, for my Iowa buck tag. It was a pretty good morning.